going to give an opportunity.
Here goes Toby Amerson. She turned on it.
EPL, Man City crushed Liverpool 3-0 to mark Guardiola's 1000th match. Manchester City on Sunday celebrated Pep Guardiola's 1000th game in management with a statement 3-0 win over Liverpool to close to within 4 points of Premier League leaders Arsenal. Erling Haaland shrugged off missing an early penalty to head in his 90th Premier League goal before Nico Gonzalez's deflected effort and a wonder strike from Jeremy Doku confirmed City's status as Arsenal's major title rivals. Liverpool have now lost 4 of their last 5 league games to leave the defending champions down in 8th, 8 points off the top. Arsenal's 10-game winning run came to an end in a 2-2 draw on Saturday, and Guardiola's men took full advantage in the battle of the two sides that have dominated the Premier League over the past decade. Even if decisions went against Arne Slot's men, this was another show of how far they have fallen since cruising to a 2-0 win at the Etihad in February. The Reds showed signs of a revival in beating Aston Villa and Real Madrid in the past 8 days, but had no answer to the slickness of a rejuvenated City, who have won 11 of their last 14 games in all competitions. Conor Bradley shut down the threat of Madrid's Vinicius Jr. on Tuesday, but was given a torrid time by the pace and trickery of Doku down City's left. Doku made the most of Ibrahima Konate's clearance off Bradley to round Georgi Amadashvili before his trailing leg was clipped by the Georgian. Referee Chris Kavanagh was initially unmoved but pointed to the spot after a VAR review. Haaland has struck 28 times already this season for club and country, but is yet to score for City from the spot. Mamadashvili redeemed himself by getting down low to his left to turn the Norwegian's penalty to safety to briefly lift the mood among the Liverpool players and travelling support. City remained in control of the game, though, as Ryan Cherki's effort was deflected wide before Mamadashvili turned Doku's strike after another mazy run into the side netting. Haaland has only failed to score in 2 of his 18 appearances this season and duly delivered with a leaping header to meet Matheus Nunes' wicked delivery on 29 minutes. Liverpool thought they were level 9 minutes later header from a corner arrowed into the far corner. However, Andy Robertson ducked out of the way of his captain's effort and was deemed to have interfered with Gianluigi Donnarumma from an offside position. Instead of going in all square, City rubbed salt on the wounds of Liverpool's perceived injustice. The visitors were slow to get out from a corner, and Gonzalez had time to aim before his shot deflected off Van Dijk to wrong-foot Mamadashvili. Liverpool only had themselves to blame for not getting back in the game early in the second period, as Codigapo blazed over with the goal, gapping at the end of a fine move involving Mohamed Salah and Bradley. But Doku fittingly rounded off arguably his best performance in 3 seasons at City in style to seal a statement victory. The Belgian jinked inside the lean-footed Konate before curling into the top corner from outside the box. Salah summed up Liverpool's day and season so far when he dinked wide a glorious chance 10 minutes from time. Despite the visitors' need for goals, Slot left £125 million striker Alexander Isak on the bench for the entire match due to his lack of match fitness. The decision to tear up the squad that costed to the title with a near £450 million spend in the transfer window looks more misguided by the game as Liverpool find themselves in a battle just to make the top 4 rather than the title race. Morocco crushed New Caledonia 16-0 to set Under-17 World Cup record. Morocco made history at the Under-17 World Cup on Sunday, registering the largest victory in the tournament's history with a staggering 16-0 win over New Caledonia in Doha. The emphatic triumph keeps the Atlas Lion Club's hopes of advancing to the knockout stage alive. Coached by Nabil Baha, Morocco bounced back from 2 heavy group stage defeats to Japan 2-0 and Portugal 2-0 with a statement performance that highlighted the depth and quality of their youth program. Bilal Sukrat opened the scoring in the 3rd minute and Walid Ibn Salah followed with 2 quick goals in the 11th and 18th minutes. Abdoulaye Edouardi added a brace late in the first half, while Ilyas Hidao and Ziad Baha also found the net, giving Morocco a commanding 7-0 lead at halftime. The onslaught continued after the break with Zakari El Khalfoui scoring in the 49th minute, followed by Ziad Baha again 50 minutes, Nassim Hademi, Abdullah Wazani and Ilyas El Aoud. An own goal from Andrew Stevie completed the historic rout. 10 Morocco players contributed to the scoring with Bilal Sukrat, Walid Ibn Salah, Abdoulaye Edouardi, Ilyas Hidawi, Ziad Baya, Zakari El Kalfoui, Nassim Hadani, Abdullah Wazani, and Ismail El Aoud, all on the score sheet. The victory catapults Morocco's goal difference from -8 to +8, boosting their chances of progressing as one of the best third-place teams. Final confirmation of qualification will be determined after all group matches conclude on Tuesday. New Caledonia, who had previously drawn 0-0 with Japan, but suffered defeats to England 10-0 and Brazil 9-0 in the 2023 Under-17 World Cup, finished bottom of Group B and were eliminated. Their defeat to Morocco now stands as the biggest in Under-17 World Cup history, surpassing Spain's 13-0 win over New Zealand in 1997. The match was marked by unusual circumstances, with two New Caledonia players, Tifan Druko and Jean Canemes, sent off in the first half. Morocco had already taken a 3-0 lead before the red cards, allowing the Atlas Lions to dominate the remainder of the match. Ajax forward Abdullah Wazani, who had a failed transfer to Real Madrid last summer, was introduced in the 63rd minute and made an instant impact, scoring twice and assisting another goal in just 27 minutes of play.
Here goes Toby Amerson. She turns